Hi, I'm Aaron Harvey. Today's dish is sweet potato and ricotta gnocchi with peas and asparagus. Okay, the first thing we need to do to make our gnocchi is to cook our sweet potato. I've got a pot of cold water here and my oven, you'll notice it's set to 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is add the sweet potato to the water. We're going to bring this pot to a boil. When it's boiling, we're going to drop it down to a gentle simmer and cook it for 40 minutes. Okay, so here's a little sweet potato fact you might not know. While there are 4 varietals of sweet potato, the gold, the purple, the white and the red, 90% of the sweet potato that's eaten in Australia is the gold variety. So when the sweet potato's been cooking in the boiling water for 40 minutes, we're going to take it out. We're going to put it on a bed of rock salt and we're going to place it into the oven for another 40 minutes to dry it out. Okay, so when you're making your gnocchi, make sure that the sweet potato is hot. It's going to help the gnocchi form together and set well. Grab a tea towel and we're going to get our sweet potato out of the oven. We just get the sweet potato, let's get rid of any of the salt that's on it, and we'll just get rid of this very, very quickly. Place our sweet potato on the board. Let's get a knife and just cut it up into pieces. This is our flour. With the skin on, simply place the sweet potato into the ricer and push it through into the flour like that. Okay, so now it's time to mix up our ingredients. We're going to add some ricotta to this. And what I want you to do is just with a spoon, just break it up and combine it all together. And using our hands now, start to form it into a dough. Just grab a little bit of flour, put it out on our surface like this. Turn this out and we're going to start just rolling it into our dough. Okay, so to make our gnocchi, let's just grab a little bit of a clump of dough here, form it between our hands, and just start to roll it between your hands, not too much pressure. And you'll see it's just starting to roll out. So when that's formed, you just want to cut your gnocchi just a little bit off and look, just like that. When you've cut your gnocchi, just place them gently onto the baking paper like this. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make our vegetables. I've got a bowl full of cold water here. I've got a little skimmer and I'm just going to add some peas and some asparagus. These vegetables, I want you to put them into the boiling water and we're only going to keep them in here about a minute. After about a minute, the vegetables have risen to the top. I just want you to get your scooper and just simply take them out and refresh them in the cold water. Just grab another bowl like this. Get your strainer and just simply pour water in like that, and there you go. Okay, so now it's time to cook our gnocchi. We've got a pot of boiling water. Just going to simply get our little strainer here and add our gnocchi to it. And when all the gnocchi's in the strainer, we're going to simply place it in the boiling water. When the gnocchi's all risen to the surface, it's time to scoop them out and we're going to make the last part of our dish. I've got a pan over a medium heat. I'm going to add some olive oil and I'm going to add some butter. When the butter's melted and foamed just like this, we're ready to add our gnocchi. So what we're looking for here is we just want a little bit of colour on the gnocchi. So don't move them around, but just grab one and have a look. We're going to add our greens, give them a little toss in the pan. Okay, and just like that, we're done. Season the dish with a little bit of sea salt and maybe a hint of cracked black pepper. And then of course, as always, top with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It's just delicious.